It says, in The Anxious Generation, social psychologist Jonathan Haidt lays out the facts about the epidemic of teen mental illness that hit many countries at the same time. He then investigates the nature of childhood, including why children need play and independent exploration to mature into competent, thriving adults. Haidt shows how the play-based childhood began to decline in the 1980s and how it was finally wiped out by the arrival of the phone-based childhood in the early 2010s. He presents more than a dozen mechanisms by which this great rewiring of childhood has interfered with children's social and neurological development, covering everything from sleep deprivation to attention fragmentation, addiction, loneliness, social contagion, social comparison, and perfectionism. He explains why social media damages girls more than boys and why boys have been withdrawing from the real world into the virtual world with disastrous consequences for themselves, their families, and their societies.
That's a lot.
Wow. And that's why I wanted you to read this book, because I had read this one before and you hadn't. And I know there's just so much here.
Yeah, there's a lot. And I think that is a really great synopsis of the book. It kind of just ties a lot of it in there. There's a lot more meat, obviously, in a lot of that. But that's a great way to explain that book.
I highly recommend listening to this audiobook.
Absolutely.
The book itself is great and it has diagrams and things that you can look at. But the audiobook may be a little easier to chew.
Yes.
Because it's pretty dry. And
yes.
So listening, and they describe the graphs and the charts. Mm-hmm. So I found that very helpful.
Oh, I agree. I tried to read it, and then you said audiobook, and so it literally made it so much better because it was really hard to read.